Hey everyone, welcome to Python for Kids. In this video, we're going to get to know loops and we're going to get to know a little bit of if, elif, and else. So I'll tell you guys a quick definition of a loop actually is. A loop is used for iterating over a sequence that is either a list, a tuple, a dictionary, or a set, or a string. This is less like any other programming languages and works more like an iterator method found in other object programming language. Okay, so now what I want you to guys do is open a Visual Studio Code. And once we have done that, all you gotta do is create a new file, and then we're gonna go ahead and save it. And once we do that, we're gonna do loops. Loops.py. Yes, I want to replace the file. And now I want to show you guys how a loop works. For I in range brackets 10 and then this little colon. Okay guys, and then you hit enter and it's going to give you a tab. Don't mess around with it. And what you want to type in is print. Make sure there's quote because we are printing words. We want the loop to print for us 10 times. So I am learning Python. And once we have done that, we're gonna hit Control S. We're gonna run it. Now, it has given us I'm learning Python 10 times. Now, instead of writing this code 10 times, it just did it in doing like a 2 code line and it printed 10 times for us. So that's what the good thing about loops are. Now I'll tell you what the code means. Okay, so over here we have wrote for I in range instead of writing the code multiple times. For I in range tells the computer that the person who has wrote this code has used the loop. The computer checks how many times the person has used a loop to print what he wants. Over here we told it to do 10 times, so it listened to us by doing it 10 times. But remember that when we wrote 10, it wasn't in the brackets. Okay, if it wasn't in the bracket, guys, it would have gave us an error. So make sure you always put it in a bracket, or for example, if I just do over here, it is gonna give me an error, and we don't want errors. Invalid syntax. So make sure you guys are aware about that, and always make sure it's in between brackets. Oh god, what did I just do? Why can't I hit backspace? Okay. 10. I'm just gonna clear the 0 over here. Okay. Now that you guys have a little bit idea of how loops work, and you also know how lists works, how about we use them both, lists and loops? So I'm just what you want to do is erase the code, and what I want you to type in is list equals to square brackets. Remember, lists are always in square brackets. If you don't know what lists are, just go down and check out my channel and search up the list video. So now what I want you to type in is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm just gonna do till 10. And now go ahead and enter, and then skip that line and hit enter again, and type in for I in list, and then this little colon, and then hit enter. And guys, it's gonna match up with the I, don't mess around with the tab like I said, and print I. Okay guys, over here, as you're probably wondering, that in the last example, we had it between quotes because that's when we were printing something. Guys, remember, whenever you're printing a sentence, it needs to have between quotes. But when you're not printing in between sentence, you just want to print your file or something, or your list, just type in the list name. But over here we have given for I in list. I is the list, guys. So we're telling it to print list actually. And now when we hit that, as you can see, it has given us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, guys. So that's pretty much it for lists. We don't need that anymore. Oh my god. Okay, if, elif, and else. Now let me tell you what this actually means, guys. An else statement contains the block of code that executes if the conditional expression in the if statement resolves to 0 or a false value. The else statement is an optional statement, and there could be at most only else statement following if. Okay, so now that you know if, elif, let's start some examples of if else in the next video. But for now, let's just focus on getting to know these. So guys, if elif and else are used basically everywhere, guys. So if you play any video game, and you move forward, guys, so that's an if statement. Okay, that's an if statement, guys, that if the player clicks the forward button, let the player go forward. But else, we use the else statement over here. If he doesn't put the forward button and then go, if you press the backwards button, go back. Elif statement, guys, is basically then later. Then if it's none of them or that, then it's basically both of them. So it depends. Elif is like what the player is going to choose next, guys. So guys, make sure you understand this lesson, cause in the next videos and everything and farther on, we're gonna need this when we make games and our basic calculator, guys. So make sure you understand this video completely, cause in the farther on, it's gonna be really tricky, guys. And if you want, you can just watch the video again. So that's all fine by me. But make sure you understand this thing. And I just want to warn you about something, guys. In loops, when you're using loops, make sure, guys, please, like a lot of people make a mistake like this, make sure the numbers are always between the bracket. And always when you're printing something, make sure it's between quotes. But if you're printing a list, dictionary, etc., make sure it doesn't have a quotes, just put in the name. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching my video. Hope so you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment down below, and don't forget to like this video. Bye. I'll see you in my next video.